Welcome to Morrowind Trending Mods of the Week. Today we're going to be taking a look at 4 different mods that have been on the trending list for last week. So we're going to be taking a look at this first mod here on the Nexus. It's called the Wayfarers Atlas for OpenMW. Just taking a quick look at the pictures here, we see that we have a paper map in the background. It looks like there are icons on this map. It turns out that this is a script mod that will allow us to add different icons of sorts. So it looks like you can put colors, you can put icons, whatever you want it to be, and then notes. So this is going to be an interesting mod. It says you can add notes on the map, visually documenting your travels. It says you can bring up the map in other menus for easy note-taking. And looks like we have a menu. And I guess it comes maybe with an example map pack. So right off the bat, I mean, take a look at this. That's a pretty map there. And we still have our other map back there too. So, okay. Let's just make it full screen. It's kind of moving around a little bit. Why does it do that? What? Oh, come on. Really? Why is it doing that? I click on it and it immediately like moves it. It's like opening a book. Did it save? Why does it change it back? That is so infuriating. Oh, wait. Oh, I understand what's happening now. Okay, so toggle large will be keypad 1. Or maybe let's do something I'm not really going to use. Let's do the plus button. Okay, so now, thank God. Jeez, that was infuriating. Okay, so can I change? I can. Oh, that's pretty neat. Vardenfell Southern Coast. Okay, so Vivek City, whatnot. Okay. Okay, there's the big one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What else you got? West Gash. Well, it would be certainly cool to like make your own custom maps, and be able to put what you wanted in there. I mean, it's neat. I like that you can change between all these different maps. It starts with this one. Makes sense if it would just load Morrowind first. And it's not super intuitive that you click here, even though I figured it out. I could guess that maybe I, in another timeline, would not have figured that out. So, I don't know. It should be more button-like, I think. Like maybe if this was centered and it was beveled, or actually if there was just a drop-down arrow, that would be that would be what you needed to be able to recognize that. Sheogorath, yeah. That's cool. So I do like that you can pick what you're looking at for maps. So then if you did remove the map that is default to the game, and look how you can zoom in pretty good too, then it would be more of like a figure out this where you're at yourself, because yeah, there's no little GPS arrow for you here. But there's some really cool maps here in the example pack that were included. I think they were part of the example pack anyway. Okay, so let's see if I wanted to close this. Here. Okay, so if you want to open it, close it, you can do that. And then it says you can do it in your journal too. So if I have my journal open, so I can open up the big one. It's too big though. Okay, so now if I do journal, I can hit my shortcut key, and it did it again. It doesn't save. Oh, well, I mean, the whole point of this was to be able to use the icon, so how do we do that? It says, okay, so double click. Yeah, that's it. So double click gets you your note, and like I could make it like a camp. Oh, so I could put my own stuff on here. So if I'm like, is there one for town? Tower, temple, stronghold, shrine, ship, Redoron, Propylon, Morrowind. Well, really, there's one for the Morrowind. Mark. Mages, loot, landmark, imperial cult, imperial house, Lalu, guild, fort, fighters, egg mine, ebony mine, dwemer, door, corpse, clothier, cave, camp, borrow, circle. So there's not really one for town, but you could use the circle for town. So maybe I would like... How would I know where the hell I am to be able to say, oh yeah, this is where I want my note? You'd have to like cross-reference it with the other map. Then I see, oh, I'm all the way over here. And then I'd have to like find it over here too. Which I think that's a little bit easier said than done. It looks like it's right here. So I could put a little note. I could be like, Caldera. And maybe I make my towns blue. Or green. I don't know. Maybe yellow would be best. So then I can confirm. Yeah, because I mean, how else would you know? Like, yeah, this is where it's at. Like, because like you can't do that on the regular map. No, right? There's none of that on the regular map. So you could have a second map, and if you wanted to put notes on like where stuff is, then you could do that. Like if you find a ship, you could put one for the ship icon. Actually, let's make a new one here. So like say it needs down here somewhere, but let's just say, oh yeah, you have to hit confirm. Then you double click again if you want a new one. Ship. Right? Can you resize it? No. So Confirm, yep. So that's interesting. And then if I go to another map, or did I put it on the Vardenfell map? I did. So it's still there, so that's good. So I guess, it has definitely a lot of potential, and I think that the maps that were in there were pretty good. And I really do like the interface that you can add notes with, and overall, a good mod. So our next mod here will be Devilish Peaceful Wildlife for OpenMW. It's just a script. It says makes most smaller animals non-hostile, such as crabs, rats, bats, foragers, and makes the remaining hostile enemies warn you before they attack. So requires OpenMW. You just do the script. Okay, so it remembered from last time that I pinned that map. But now we're going to run outside and take a look and see if we can find some of these creatures. Yes, so player, going to increase our speed here. We're just going to take a look around, go for a walk in the neighborhood here. Yeah, so you can hear them. They're those, what are these called? Owlets? Or no, those aren't owlets. Those are the other ones. These ones, they growled at me. So that warning that is supposedly in the mod is definitely, that happened. I heard them growling. What are they called? I just want to know. Diseased Kagudi. Kagudis. Alright, let's find some smaller animals. Are these guys going to growl at me too? Yeah. Yeah, they're growling. If I run away, will they chase me? That one is. Oh. The other one didn't see me, I don't think. Okay, alright, they just... they're going to ruin this. Okay, so is he going to growl? Oh. I don't know if he growled or not. But, he gone. Okay, there's got to be some animals over here. Oh, a rat. Does he try to attack me? Nope. So the rats are now not hostile. Great. Just like scripts. Okay, okay. Wolfie, wolfie, wolfies. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I heard something. Let's... oh, a bear. Oh, okay. So he gave me about 5 seconds before he decided that he's going to murder me. So they don't even... they're... they just come and get you. They're just like... I'm going to give you a 5-second head start, and then I'm going to frickin' kill you. Yeah, they don't give a crap about him. No, he's already chasing me now. So it seems like the first one gives you a warning, and then the rest of them just chase you. Wow, look at how many wolves there are chasing me. There he is, the most dangerous animal of all. A naked man. Let me just beat him up real quick. Okay, so the next mod here is, let's go to the view. Breakneck Boots. Blinding Speed Rework. Now, I really like the idea of this mod. It makes it so the blind makes more sense. So it makes the boots more useful. And then the balanced one here, so there's like a couple different choices. You can get simple blinding, Blindness is applied through a script and can no longer be affected by resist magicka. Makes the boots live up to its name. At the very least, right? I mean, it's cheesing to use that resist magicka. You know, it's like a cheat. It's like, I'll just run faster. Then you have reduced speed or reduced blindness, I guess. Instant 100% blindness only applied while running. Gradually become blinder the longer you run with the boots. So every 10 seconds it changes up to 40 seconds. The blindness will also gradually dissipate over the same amount of time while not running. But then you have also this true speed, which is you get faster as you run, going from 200 to 400 while gradually getting blinder. And then you have the balanced one, starting at 50 and making its way up to 250, which to me makes a little bit more sense, right? Start out slow and then work your way up. And we're right next to the lady with the boots. I don't even remember her name actually, but we'll just hop over to her. I'm not going to increase my speed. There's no need. We're testing a speed mod. I have to go around this guy.
Do you dress like that on purpose?
Do I dress like that on purpose? Dude, look at you. Do you dress like that on purpose? I'm not even gonna ask. Yo, lady. Yo, yo, yo. I got some questions.
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
Well, you don't have to know. I got a surprise, though. Oh, how'd that happen? Heart attack. Okay, let's give it a go. So right off the bat, not blind. Enchantment is fortify speed 50. Constant effect. Start running. Okay. Okay. Starting to get darker. I like it. Okay. Darker still. Running faster. Okay. There we go. Now we're really getting there. Okay, now it's dark. I could just look at the little mini map down at the bottom, which is one way to do it. Now I've stopped. I can see again. I'll let it go one more time. Okay, now I start running again. Dark already. Okay. So it does appear to pay attention to like how much time is on the clock, and wherever the clock is when you're running, then it boosts you up or down on speed and blindness depending on how many seconds are on that clock. So that's what it seems like anyway. But anyway, I start running. Yeah, and I'm blind again. Oh, man. But what if I walk? Can I walk now? Yeah, it looks like I can walk. That's alright. But then I'll run away from him. Guar. Like that crab was eating the guar. Okay, so for Morrowind Atmospheric Shaders Enhanced, OpenMW. This mod changes the shading. And in the description it says it has a cost of maybe 10 frames per second, which may be too much for my PC to handle while I'm also recording and streaming. So, but we're going to try it anyway. And it suggests in the OpenMW config that we should be using these settings here. Okay. Now let's go take a look outside. It's fair weather, I'd say. Here we go. Enable an INI 2. I don't think I need to. Okay. That's pretty, just like the default exposure here. You can see that it made everything much brighter. It like added like more of a glow effect to certain things. I think I like this. Just it's better than without. So if we just compare with and without, looks like kind of like dark and like gloomy, but then you add the exposure and it's much more like, I don't know, sunny, right? The sun actually looks like it's shining now. It does seem a little bit too bright, so maybe I can turn it down. Yeah, I can turn it down, but that's too much. So, let's see, there's direct light, which looks like it's, looks like that mountain in the background's just like, and the sun all of a sudden. Yeah, okay, so we got highlight boost, highlight start. Let's pull this menu in the middle. Default. Shadows, let's turn up shadows. Oh, other way. Okay. So make it a little bit more shadowy. What's the default? Default is 0. So I would turn the shadows up a little bit more just to get some more contrast here. Sky mask. Let's look around with that on. Oh, I like it. I think I like it.
Fresh game.
Fresh game. I'm busy here. Let's just get away from the town. I mean, maybe it's better to stay in the town, actually. Okay. Let's see what other. Yeah, I mean, I like that setting because now, like the sky looks all the same. I guess the mountains are just like blended now among the sky. So, because if you turn that off, you can. Then you can't see the clouds. So maybe that's not so great. Wish it would like just blend it a little bit. Sky mask, that doesn't do anything. Wow, so much stuff to change here. Intensity. Intensity modulation. Yeah, let's look at the night a little bit with some of these settings. It's 10 a.m. Let's go more like 6 p.m. or something like that. 5 p.m. Okay, so let's try darkness now. So another 5 hours, 6 hours. Okay, nice. Look at that. So this is with the shader, and then this is without the shader. So with the shader, much cooler. Much cooler.
No.
Wow.
That's
I like it. Maybe I turned up the shadow a little bit too much because it's really dark there.
Summoned by another. Questions
So if you
again.
look over here, it should be a little bit more light, I think. And let's just make sure it's still working. Yeah, it's doing something. You can see it's much brighter, but it is definitely more cloudy. That's good because we'll test the volumetric clouds next. So I can add this in here. So just to take a look. Okay, definitely taking an FPS hit here. Oh yeah, that's too much for me when I'm recording and streaming at the same time that I'm trying to play here. Yeah, definitely much laggier with those clouds on. I mean, they're pretty, I guess. Let's try... let's turn it off again and see what happens, what it looks like. Okay, so volumetric clouds adds literal, like, low clouds. And I don't know my cloud types, so I don't know what those are called. But you can see that they're a little bit closer, like those two big ones there. And then the light changes a little bit when you look straight up there. Oh, okay, sky depth is near. Ooh. So this is a different cloud-like look. I think with playing around with these settings, you could really get this game to look super good. I mean, like if you had all the bump maps and everything, and you like put these volumetric clouds on, and you change the exposure to be more suitable. There's just so many settings that I'm not going to be able to look at all of those today. Atmospheric scattering. That's the sunlight one. Oh, I do. I'm just blind. I think you're supposed to have either of the two, not both. If I take that off, then it doesn't look right. Maybe I can turn off. Wait, that's enable. Let me set the other one to default. I don't. Okay, let's just turn the other one off and see. That didn't do too much. You can see it does something back there. Not a ton. Let's just say you turn them all on.
Let's hear it.
Okay, it's definitely something to definitely consider having.
Any time now.
If you have a powerful PC, which I guess nowadays my PC is like a mid PC, but if you have a powerful PC, definitely use these. And then also together with like bump map, reflective maps, that would probably make your game look like brand new HD modern Morrowind, right? So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So.